got both dogs over here. Yes, there's Katie and Buddy. Yes. Oh. Okay. Strip sanding. It's a nice little tool that has applications in both woodworking and metalworking. So this is the strip sander setup. As you can see, the wheels go round and round, and the belt travels down, holding the work against the table. However, what you may not know is the strip sander can be used to sand inside shapes. I'm going to remove the table here so that you can better see how I set this up to do this. There we go. Table gone. Light on. Now, to remove the belt on the strip sander, all you do is well, maybe we shouldn't have that light on. It's glaring in the camera. All you do is depress the top wheel. The top wheel is spring-loaded, and the belt comes right off. Take the belt off, and we're going to move this back wheel right here forward. All you need is the standard Shopsmith 5/32" Allen wrench. And you move it forward right behind the platen. Now, I just caught the wire on my mic. Make sure I'm still okay. Okay. Now you can put the belt on to go around 4 wheels instead of 3. And whoops, it's on the wrong side of the platen here. There we go. Now, you ask, what's the advantage of that? Well, I'll show you here. Let me put the table back on. Oh, wrong way. Take this off partially, and then you can take a shape such as the one we just made, and sand the inside. Perhaps the only sanding tool that will actually sand inside the a shape. Now, I want to show you several other things to go along with this, because first of all, you've got to notice that in order to get this inside, I've actually cut this platen right here. The platen is normally goes from the top to the bottom. I've got a couple of platens here. This is a normal platen. It actually goes on here and stretches from this screw all the way down here to 2 screws that are underneath the table. If you've got to cut the platen off so that it sticks up no more than about 3 inches above the table, so that you can get pieces by this wheel in order to do the inside shape. Now, of course, you saw me put this shape in, and you said, "Well, it's curved." So that you can't reach that with the flat surface of the platen. Okay. We have got, I'm going to take the table off again so you can see better how to change this. We have got a curved platen that you can use for this. Now, of course, you'll be using this with the table, but I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you without, just so you get the idea. Just loosen these two screws down here at the base. Platen comes out, and then you put the curved platen back on. Same place. There you go. As you press things against the belt here, it will conform to the curve like that. In addition to these 1-inch belts, we have half-inch platens, so that you can use half-inch belts. But I want to show you one other idea here. Now let me get close on this. This is here we go. This is a half-inch platen that I actually ground down. It's about 1/4 of an inch wide, and you can use it for doing really small holes. It fits right here, same place as the curved platen does. I made this, by the way, from a half-inch platen. Cut it down and then ground it. The problem is it's hard to find 1/4-inch belts. In fact, it's impossible. So what you do is you can make your own from 1-inch belts. If we can come over here to the work bench for a minute. Yeah. I'm going to take, hang on a minute, guys. We're going to get the camera set up here. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to take a 1-inch belt. Now, notice that I'm going to cut through this right at the spot where the belts are joined to make a continuous loop. I'll cut through that part, and then I'm going to tear out the belt. Now I can actually, by doing this, I can actually make a belt that is any size. I can get this down to where it's a 1/16 of an inch. However, I'm going to tell you that once you get it down that far, they don't hold together. I've had good luck with 1/4-inch belts, but anything beyond that, smaller than that, it hasn't been quite so cool. Let's come back to this. Now, I will tell you, when you're loading narrow belts on this machine, the frustration factor goes up. The narrower the belt, the harder it is to get in place. Cindy asked if there's any benefits to keeping this inside or outside, and Cindy, all I can tell you is that the inside position was made possible only so you could do inside sanding. You can sand inside a shape. If you're just doing outside shapes, it is much easier simply to put this on 3 wheels instead of 4. Okay, but there it is. Probably kick this at some point. There we go. Now you will have to track this so that it rests over the platen. What you need to do is when you're adjusting the tracking, is put your Allen wrench behind this, turn it on, and then I'm reaching this knob behind here and adjusting the tracking until I'm centered over the platen. There we go. Incidentally, when you do grind these platens, make sure that you bevel the edges so that it doesn't tear up the belts. All right, one last thing I want to show, and that is that once you have made a small platen like this, you can take an ordinary pipe nipple. I'm going to show you this pipe nipple, and look at the end. Let me get my face close so that it focuses in the right place. There we go. And look at the little groove that I have put right there. That fits over the shoulder on the platen. If I put this right here, get that groove over the shoulder. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? You want to bring that? Want to bring camera 3 in? Bring it in close. Yeah, bring it in close. There we go. Good, good. Okay, that makes a round surface, so you can have a small radius curved platen. This is an 1/8" pipe nipple, 5 inches long. You could use 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and get a variable radiuses that you could sand. Well, that's it.